Hey, it's Kim. I am over the moon about how I'm feeling right now and what just happened. I had a completion call with one of my, someone who's really been assisting me in my journey, Zoe Davenport. I did a retreat with her in Costa Rica in February. And I had no idea the degree where I was kind of still in between two worlds, in this like medical world of being a doctor and the linear reality and being this thing that was kind of more safe, and then like playing in this space of being an interdimensional being highly sensitive, being highly intuitive, and operating in that way. And I didn't realize that I was still kind of hanging on to that old world, but I definitely felt the pain of where I was doing that. It's kind of subconsciously where I was doing that inside. And it was freaking nightmare. Like it was just like this thing that wouldn't go away, or this thing that was always limiting me, or this thing that would like intermittently crop up and I would feel really contracted. Sorry, I know I'm moving this thing around. Really contracted and really stifled. And also realizing like having the awareness that my vision of what I want to step into can't happen when I'm still anchored in that other space. Anyway, Zoe really helped me see where I'm still doing that, where I was still doing that. And gosh, I am so ready for a clean out and to ask for that to clean out and to release like anyone who doesn't really resonate with me in my true message, which really isn't, yes, of course, I'm a doctor and I will always bring with me the experience that I had in the medical world, in my training and in my practice in the ER and in all of it. But that isn't who I am. It never really was who I am. It was always, I always knew it was a stepping stone to being standing in a space where I could really share a powerful message. And my commitment is to the message. My commitment is to my heart. My commitment is to like really honor myself unapologetically. And so, you know, she invited me to this, and she's done this before for herself after having a huge spiritual awakening, to like come out of the closet, to totally out myself and invite people who don't resonate with that to like unsubscribe. It's okay. And I love you unconditionally, and it's okay. Our time together is complete. But that people who really do resonate with what I'm about, as someone who can really see energy and feel and know and have awareness of what's going on in the human collective with total compassion, but also kind of like experiencing it myself. Like sometimes it's really heavy and there's hopelessness and there's despair and there are all these energies falling away as we awaken. That I'll feel it and move through it. And I've found amazing ways to move through it fluidly and effortlessly, and to stay connected with the infinite self of who I am, and not the identity self of I'm this woman, I'm this person, I'm this doctor, I'm this. All of those identities keep us anchored in the ego and keep us anchored in this world that is falling away, that is dissolving. And I know we've all noticed like our economic structures are dissolving, our medical structures, our educational structures, even our relationship, like marriage structures. It's all anything that was founded on that ego structure of safety and security and receiving this source from my, like outside myself, my job or my spouse, or I got to fit into this world so other people will accept me and then I'll get by and be okay. And we're really anchoring into the authentic self, anchoring into a higher consciousness of I receive all that I require just because of who I am, just by connecting with who I truly am. And so for me, like letting that all fall away, including even that layer of identity with it, and being willing to operate and be seen as an interdimensional being, even though for most of the people in the collective right now, what I'm sharing is really weird. It's really strange. It's really, for some people, scary to think like, wait, you're connected to other people. How do you know what's going on in my body? How can you feel what's happening? How can you read my thoughts? How can you know that? And for me, I've been for decades letting myself operate like that in my work, even with my patients in the ER, for the purpose of assisting healing. But it's like now I am ready to play in that completely and fully. And so I am outing myself that I'm not even that persona. That's not who I am. And I do see things so, I didn't even appreciate how differently I see things from other people in my field, from other doctors and other practitioners, and feel energy and read energy and have awareness and be able to connect with, like, you know, through the crown chakra, we can connect with higher wisdom. Through the third eye, we can have insight, intuition, awareness. It's like translating it. Through the throat chakra, we can allow a fluid expression of who we really are. And if through each of our energy centers, there's a different expression of our true essence. So I more work with that. And yes, the physical body is responding to the energy you're in. If you're suppressing yourself, suppressing your voice, you're in fear, it's going to affect your physical body. And physical disease does manifest as a result of these energy blocks. I've had amazing mentors who've shared with me, like Christiane Northrup was such a pioneer of this. She was an OBGYN and kind of like came out of the closet herself. Like, whoa, I actually understand about these energy chakras. And that is so out there compared to everyone else I'm in practice with. But this is who I am. And she's helped like millions of people. Carolyn Myss, when I was in medical school, I started studying about the energy centers with her work. And I was so inspired by her leadership. And I'm ready to really ground 100% into what my message is and let everything else go. And I hope that made sense. Operating in the unknown isn't on that like safe, secure, I already know what's going to happen, so let me do this thing. It's like every moment in the total unknown. That's why I've been able to create so many videos and have like a more and more flourishing on YouTube, because I let something authentic come through. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm going to say, but there's an opening. And when I'm in that opening, I am fully alive. I'm not in my head or thinking or calculating or I wonder what is going to happen if I say this, or oh, if I say this, then that will happen, like manipulation. This is so freeing to let myself operate this way. And I can already feel in my body that this next layer of shedding is opening me up to even more. So I am so excited to be sharing this with you. Definitely unsubscribe if this doesn't resonate. Although if you're still listening, I'm sure it does. I am ready to serve as an invitation to anyone who tunes in to live in your wholeness, to invite you to live and be that fully alive, because just like there's greatness that comes through me, there is infinite greatness that comes through you. And if you can open and let everything go, that is how healing happens. So whoa, like hold on for this amazing, extraordinary journey to meeting who you really are and letting that space guide you, heal you, bring wealth, bring all of the gifts that match that essence of you. Okay, over and out. I'm Dr. Kim D'Eramo. I'm at drkimd.com, and you can share this with anyone you like. And I am so looking forward to how much more will come through the channel of me, the space of me, the physical me, the voice of me, now that these last layers are shed even more. I'm not afraid, and I'm ready. Bye.